Hi, I'm Michelle, and as a mom, I know how much my kids love to play in bounce houses. Every time we go to a birthday party or a carnival at church or school, if there's a bounce house, my kids are happy campers. If you're getting ready to plan a party, then renting a bounce house from Big Air Jumpers is a great way to go. But you may be asking yourself, I've never rented a bounce house before. How does this all work anyway? Well, during the next few minutes, we will answer some of your most frequently asked questions and give you peace of mind about bringing a Big Air Jumper to your next big event.
How much does a Big Air Jumper cost?
Let's cut right to the chase. Our rates vary depending on where you're holding your event. Big Air Jumpers covers the whole front range, so our rates vary depending on how much travel time is involved. Call one of our full-time reservation specialists today for a confidential consultation so that we can ensure you get the right equipment at the right price for your special event.
Do you deliver and set up?
Absolutely. It typically takes between 10 and 15 minutes to set up a Big Air Jumper and between 15 and 20 minutes to take it down. Big Air Jumper's courteous drivers will deliver and set up each Big Air Jumper and ensure that it is clean and in good working condition well before your party starts. Once your event has ended, our driver will return and take it back down. All delivery, setup, and takedown charges are included in the cost of your rental.
Are you insured?
Yes, we are. Big Air Jumpers carries a $1 million policy and a $2 million aggregate. This is the best insurance policy of its kind in the nation. Big Air Jumpers is a preferred vendor of all the parks that require insurance certificates. In addition to liability insurance, Big Air Jumpers also carries workers' comp insurance. This is important because if an injury occurs on your property, you are responsible if the company does not carry workman's comp insurance. Big Air Jumpers leads the industry with safety and insurance. Certificates are available at any time by calling our office.
How long do you get the Big Air Jumper rental for?
Most rentals are for 6 hours or less, so we consider a full day rental 6 hours of use. This does not include setup or teardown time.
What kind of power is required?
A standard 110 20 amp household outlet works just perfect. We'll supply the cord. All we ask is that nothing else be plugged into the outlet we are utilizing. Placement of the inflatables should be no more than 100 feet from that outlet. If you would like to set up a bouncer at a park or other place without an electrical outlet within 100 feet, let us know and we can arrange to use a generator for an additional charge.
What kind of surface can the Big Air Jumper be placed on?
Well, the safest surface is a level grassy area. However, we can set up on concrete, carpet, sand, tile, dirt, or even small pea gravel areas. When you make your reservation, just specify which surface we will be setting up on, and we will make sure we utilize the proper anchors for your event. By the way, as soon as your reservation is confirmed, you will receive our site preparation letter that will assist you in preparing you for our arrival.
How much space do we need for a Big Air Jumper?
That depends on the size of the unit you're renting. Typically, you'll need to allow for an additional 5 feet more than the size of the Big Air Jumper as a safety buffer. For example, if your unit is 15 by 14, it's best to allow for an area of 20 by 19. Also, take note of the height of the Big Air Jumper. If we'll be setting up in an area surrounded by tree limbs or overhead phone lines, you'll need to make sure they are above the Big Air Jumper. All Big Air Jumpers have dimensions on our website.
How many children can play in a Big Air Jumper at one time?
It varies depending on the unit. Some Big Air Jumpers can safely handle more participants than others. Your manual that you'll receive at delivery will clearly spell out the number of kids allowed on the equipment you rent. Your certified Big Air Jumper installer will provide all of those details for you. Or you can call one of our reservation specialists and we can assist you with the amount of participants. Or refer to the safety placard on the front of the inflatable.
Are Big Air Jumpers safe?
Yes, All big air jumpers are constructed to be as safe as possible. We buy only the most expensive units by the most detailed manufacturers, and Big Air Jumpers certified installers are always keeping safety in mind.
Do I need to reserve my big air jumper in advance?
We highly recommend it. The earlier you book, the greater your selection. Bear in mind, we can also accommodate last-minute bookings, but you may have a limited selection from which to choose. Our peak season runs from April to October. During those months, we suggest you call us at least 2 to 3 weeks in advance for a bouncer for a birthday party or other family gathering. For a larger event for a church, school, or corporate gathering, we recommend contacting us 3 months prior to the scheduled date.
How do I reserve my big air jumper?
That's simple. Once you have chosen your big air jumper, call us directly. The Denver metro area, 720-493-9325. The Colorado Springs metro area, 719-597-7801. Or the Northern Colorado metro area, 970-330-3433.
What do I pay for my big air jumper?
Big Air Jumpers accepts major credit cards, including Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover. We also accept business checks from local churches, corporations, daycare centers, and schools. But no personal checks are accepted. Of course, cash is always good.
Can I have my party at a park?
Yes, Big Air Jumpers are great for parks. Just be sure you check with your park personnel to make sure you have all the paperwork necessary to host your event. Some parks require reservations and other special permits in order to have a Big Air Jumper at the park. Many cities also require that they be named as additionally insured on our policy. There is no additional charge for this service, but Big Air Jumpers requires 48 hours notice to ensure the necessary filings are completed. Also, be sure to check which kind of electrical services are available at the park you select. If no electricity is available, Big Air Jumpers can arrange to provide a generator for an additional charge.
What if I have to cancel?
Not a problem. Call us 72 hours prior to the scheduled start of your event, and there is no charge to you. A $25 cancellation fee will be assessed on reservations canceled within the 72-hour window prior to the scheduled start of your event. This cost offsets the fees associated with sending your unit to the specific warehouse in your area, and also costs associated with mailing contracts. But you can apply that fee to a future rental if you choose to reschedule your event. There is a $50 cancellation fee for events canceled on the day for which they are actually scheduled. We are always open for you to reschedule your event due to cancellations.
Can I cancel due to weather?
Yes, you can. The day of your event, if you wake up and it's raining, you may cancel by 9 a.m. with no financial charge to you. Please take into consideration that sometimes the rain stops later in the day and we experience lots of callbacks to get put back on the schedule. Sometimes we may not be able to accommodate this type of scenario. Remember that we do not accept cancellations due to weather based on forecast alone. We thank you for considering Big Air Jumpers as your entertainment for the day. We welcome your call to allow us to provide you with any information that will help make your event both safe and memorable.